Oh, our teammate I just saw. Oh my god.
Our teammate just killed him. I hit somebody.
People?
Oh, legendary bolt action. Screw you, Stormcloud Sniper. The legendary bolt action. Who leaves it? Honestly, who leaves a legendary bolt? Raven.
Who uses the what?
Who leaves the legendary bolt action for a Storm Scout? Storm Scout. Me. No, not me. Look at that. I took the bolt action.
There's two people shooting at me, and I'm fighting only one person. I'm fighting the Ember skin. I tagged it for 80. The Ember skin I just keep on dying by.
This carbide, bro, is using a scar right in front of me, bro. Gotta be kidding. And I'm also rusty because I started playing yesterday. I've been playing for a long time.
The Ember skin's so good at Fortnite. It's the same Ember skin because she has a combat shotgun and her name is Susan Cam.
Oh, this get wrecked. This tech shotgun is overpowered.
Bro, the only person I'm dying by in this game is the Ember.
Let's go, bro. I got 5 kills right now on you.
I have 6.
And yes, we're doing Team Rumble because we want to clap these kids.
I'm getting clapped by the Ember.
Yeah, we're both getting clapped by the Ember.
I'm going for that action. People are lasering me from on top.
I think it's Ember with the combat shotgun.
That's the one that can use.
Ember skin, bro. I bet he's laughing because he's like killing us a lot.
I bet he's trying to click me for a video saying, oh guys, I got 10 kill bomb in the solo match. He's just walking off all the trouble.
This dude just passed by me, but okay.
Got one.
Not this Ember, he's spamming me.
Gonna come on!
No, I had 2 HP. This kid is killing me. Anyways, we won.
Anyways, I'm about to die. This guy doesn't even know me. No, I tried pickaxing this kid. I tagged him for 38.
This Ember is try hard. Oh, I hit him. He's whited.
This might be the game I get the lowest kills. I always get at least 10 kills in Team Rumble.
Yeah, I think I get like 10. Usually. But this Ember skin though.
Oh, I have 10! I have 10! I have 10!
Let's go, boys!
Oh. I have the Ember in this kitty.
Wait, let me do Krabby with the fish. Too much in the water. GG, boys. How much kills did you have?
10.
How?
I got the 99th kill. I had 18, then the other my last kill was a carbide.
That carbide was using a scar. Was he using a scar?
I killed him. Yeah.
Okay.
He was shooting at me. That was the one that was shooting at me from like far away. Then I shot him.
I just completed another overtime challenge randomly.
Oh my god! I haven't completed any.
I need to complete 1 challenge to get the Bunker Jonesy, like weird, ugly version. Eliminate others with the assistance of your friends and your.
Oh, let's go! I got another. I got another one too. But what for?
Revive a friend in different. Oh, I need to revive a friend and one more time.
Is it eliminate others with the assist of your friends in your party? I have 21 out of 25.
I need to revive somebody.
I revive a friend in different match. I have 2 out of 3.
Me too. I have 10 out of 25 in the eliminate.
Bro, I just need to complete those and I
dance. Oh, that's easy. Dance at a monster skeleton. That's easy.
I completed that one already.
I didn't even know that was a challenge.
Yesterday, Andres kept on calling me bot when his first missile faded. He kept saying even if you're in this, even if you're defeating us in crate doesn't mean you're good. And every time he says, get better at the game, every time when he's leading at the leaderboards, and he says, I'm too good. That's the thing I hate about Andres, bro. Even though he's doing it.
Yeah.
I can see 5 kills. I have 5 kills. Oh my god.
Nobody, I would defend my friend.
Christian invited me, but
get out of my friend's way.
I'm not joining Christian.
Why?
Even though he invited me.
That's not
It's
nice.
a party invite from Darsulo. They're playing creative. They have 11 people. They have 11 people in their lobby. Holy.
Who wants to join that? Tell me.
I don't know.
I think I might go loot. Oh, never mind. I'm not going loot. I'm going lazy.
I'm going loot.
Lake. You know what? Yeah. Who cares?
Oh my god, that's my first weapon.
Oh!
Let's go! My first weapon's a combat shotgun and a blue SMG.
My first weapon is a purple oh, never mind. Never mind, this is not good. Never mind. Ooh, this is SMG. Let's go, baby.
For some reason, while you were playing with Jeremy.
Jeremy hasn't been talking lately.
Yeah, because he's grounded because he's been playing too early.
I think he actually is grounded. Like
for what reason though?
He doesn't answer my calls. He's not just playing Fortnite. He doesn't make TikToks or anything.
I think he's grounded with electronics because he plays too much Fortnite.
Yeah, probably.
He keeps playing Fortnite until like 10. He plays for like 12 hours. It was great without stopping.
I do that too, but I stop. I do that too. Me and him are the same when it comes to Fortnite. Oh, a present.
Oh, penny. I found a chest.
Nice.
Imagine that. Oh, we forgot to do the thing we were gonna do. Remember we said we were gonna go on the battle bus or the spawn island?
Oh, damn. Thanks for reminding us right now.
And you want a blue SMG?
I already have one.
Mommy.
I don't really want it because I have a revolver. I don't know why nobody watches my broadcast. It makes me sad. Abraham, you have to shout me out.
Okay.
How much subscribers do you have?
I have let me think. You already know, Kenneth. You already know.
How much, bro?
21.
Woo, bro, nice.
Just kidding. I have 0 because I'm the worst. No.
Then shout me out, dude.
Okay, fine. No, Tifu gotta shout you out. I'm gonna text Tifu today and say, yo, you gotta shout this kid out.
What if he says no? Oh! Purple attack shout out. Wait, I'm gonna make a TikTok and I'm gonna say, sub to me.
Sub to Gazza Gamer Boy Plays.
That's the Gamer Boy Plays. What the heck?
No, sub to who?
I don't know.
Then if recently by these 3 days, I've been lasering everybody with my green AR.
Green AR.
That's why I just dropped my blue 8K for it.
Alright.
If I find a blue AR, I'm keeping my green AR. sounds like they're snoring.
Oh no, storm!
Oh no, storm! I'm building up. I'm using all my mats.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to use all my mats.
Me too. Jesus! There's something called this air thing. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Did you really forget about that?
Yeah. I thought it was season 10 already.
I think I will still be here first of all.
I wish it was already season 10. Holy.
Honestly.
I'm bored of season 9.
Same.
What makes me want to quit?
Me too, bro. You're not alone, bro.
I got invite contact to look again.
You're gonna join him?
No. What? I said no. What?
Oh. Good.
What?
I thought you said yes.
Are you still in his clan?
No. I made a new one.
No?
Me and I just made a new one.
Oh yeah.
You wanna join?
Yesterday you told me I could join.
You want to join? You want to join?
Yesterday you told me. What?
You want to join?
Yeah.
It's called Shadows.
I got to shadow.
I still haven't changed mine to
Why haven't you changed this to shadow?
I'm not
shadow
sure if I will. But I don't really know. Abraham! It's okay. It's alright.
I like
Abraham, we might die to storm. No, we're not.
No, we're not. Of course not, little Jimmy. I thought you took the kill, Kenneth. What are you doing? You Kenneth. This is your kill if you killed him. Nah, let's go. I hit him for 65.
I need rocket ammo.
Let me see if I have rocket ammo. No, I don't somehow. People.
On me. There's just people here.
Watch me make this kid. Wait, don't do anything.
He literally left the legendary combat for my best friend.
What?
I need sniper ammo bad, please. God damn it.
Kenneth, I'll get online later. I'm gonna go to Ross to buy my brother his present. I'll be back.
Sad, but okay.
I'm just gonna turn off my TV. That's it.
Chat.
here.
What the heck? Why?
We haven't left yet. I'm waiting until she's still talking to my grandma.
That's rude. So you can still play for like 10 seconds?
Well, until yeah, for like 10 seconds. I'm just turning. Is there somebody doing take the L in front of me?
No.
I hear somebody doing take the L in front of me. Oh no, that's me.
How did laser me?
Somebody killed me when I was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, who sniped that guy?
I need a
I'm in the
sniper,
tree.
bro. On me, Abraham? Okay.
Oh, Kenneth, I just need one more and get to complete the challenge.
What challenge?
And now complete all my.
Holy!
Ah! Please, bro. I'm gonna keep. Bro, should I mute my mic when I leave, or should I keep my TV? I'm gonna turn off. I turned off my TV so you can still talk to like Rowan because he's right here. But I don't know. Or should I mute my mic?
How do you want?
Brenda, I was waiting for you.
I forgot I was broadcasting. Oh shoot. Holy. Okay, guys, so is that ninja?
Players or the individuals and fans who traveled. It's their first time to New York City, such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game so we can get it all launched for you. But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vic Roy, man. Who's it going to be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's going to win today? Scream it. Make it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Mongrel, Nitro.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
Jesus, this is going to be intense. I mean, there's nothing more, honestly, nerve-wracking than the initial launch. Off the bus, man. You're flying. Someone's going to die. Someone's going to be eliminated. Who's going to be the first one?
Yep.
You don't want to be the first one.
I think
I mean, literally, I knocked him like, it was the first game in the Pro-Am, and that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't want to be the first person not to miss.
No, for sure. As now
we
immediately hop on board with my pick to dominate today, Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading right towards Happy Hamlet, a place they've called home so many times, and this is contested.
It's already contested.
You're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Benji Fishy trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested. You see, they're kind of split from each other right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information they can pass off to one another is going to be very important. They've been practicing this landing. I'm pretty sure I watch these guys play literally every week because they're from EU, so they were before NA qualifiers. This is exactly where they normally land. Savage and Benji, they don't always land on top of one another. And you're honestly at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house because you're going to be getting less shields of one another, right? Less chances of getting shotguns and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be aggressive? Are they going to back down?
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed, and it is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe. Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. As we continue to rely on this fight, 98 players remaining right now in this game. Now we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's nothing. Let's shift our focus though towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot, and it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very early in this first game to Tetra and Eclipse, the new rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. You've got only 100 matches left. That's 10 builds. These early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very particular with how many mats you're going to use when you're trying to ramp rush somebody, because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal galore here as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get 500 metals. It's going to be their most valuable asset for landing in Dusty. What I'm just interested to see is, they have no rotation items when you're looking over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn in Dusty.
I do not know anybody from
It's going to be very difficult to make it to the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation. Shadow bombs, anything like that.
Here's another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on light HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and his duo, Bell, get the quick elimination onto Brush. And that's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Another rough start right there. So much
Bell is
stone in
using
Fatal
it
Fields.
rare.
Fatal Fields is a underrated
Well,
landing
not
spot.
I think you can get everything in Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and
time.
brick very quickly, and then there's definitely some metal that you can can gather around. You know, there's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
This is
Well,
93,
it's kind of a
147
double-edged
duos
sword, too, because
already out of
yes,
50.
Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land fatal fields know how to actually navigate the loop in the corn without breaking the corn.
I feel like this should be 94.
Right, so I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Brush's cards. So this is key.
Think you should go for
Reboot
it?
Vans, remember, when you get brought back, you only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprint back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though.
Okay.
An engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there, Ninja.
Drum shotgun's very powerful. It's definitely underrated. You can get inside somebody's one-by-one right there. I mean, there's another knock with the drum shotgun, just absolutely wreaking havoc. Yuang trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zex and Yu. He's got the shield advantage. All he has to do is play this patient. I'm going to be pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials, so just needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take him down. But he's healing up.
Yeah, Zexro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back to full shield. And Yuang now in the tough spot. Do I try to go?
Oh, probably.
Zex definitely can interrupt this now. It took too long to start going with the res, but it looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to. He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident though, knowing right now still at over 150 HP. The teammate has to be 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not gonna happen. And you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head. Some solid damage done, but Yuang dropped down to 59 HP, but with that elimination, will bump back up to over 100.
That is tough.
Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
I feel bad.
The Storm right now, a lot of these players, there's a lot, you guys can't see the screen, but there are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to have to start their rotations in, and this is actually where a lot of very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots where you can beam people who are going to be flying throughout the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of, your incredible
Little update too on Sizz Lucky. They did get the reboot in Fatal. Both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks. 92 players left, and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan currently set on up near Lazy Lagoon. And Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah. All right, so there's you go on the boat on the ship.
I'll bring it back, guys. Just keep watching this.
So you definitely want to go for those. You can get max wood in arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left. I mean, how soon is it going to be?
We're going to have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like this is going to be nuts. You guys don't know what Storm Surge is. Basically, the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Flexi right now, it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 100 and 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players. So you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is going to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him, like going to try to save a teammate. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a, like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Parpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Parpy still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks. 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammates' reboot card. So will basically be by himself the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above it. You guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below the threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of just lingering around in their 1-by-1s, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks and Skeptic. Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
Didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. You guys can look on the mini map that we're staring at. Every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in. And this is double heavy sniper is in play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team, line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1-by-1 and be able to take them out. And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard. There's absolutely 0 time to react. And one thing you guys we've talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot. Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight, and that's Jay. Now quite weak with Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go. Getting dropped by Storm Surge. No. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold. Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations, but again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat, you know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikov just... That's a replay. Was that a replay? They just went down. Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. It does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive? No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much, and they were more centralized in the beginning of competitive. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim, and they're just beaming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, there's so many people coming from the south right now, and it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man. You're going to Texture right now, already getting beamed. He's spamming the spacebar, trying to make it as difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at it, already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down.
This one.
And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that could be, I mean, if he can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
You guys,
that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that. Just a few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well, Medkit. So if you're going to pop that to every little bit of HP matters. Save the campfire for the late game, it appears. Ronaldo
save the campfire.
in the elimination feed right there. Here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo
Mongrel.
They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's, you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is inventory rifle and a combat shotgun. So he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are, you know, anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You know, you gotta have to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their 1x. You know, very difficult. Look at that healing too, though. Yeah. 5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
And they already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
They're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and materials-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there, the eastern side of the zone. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake if they want to be safe.
Some of the best, I mean, look, these are the best players in the world, and look how close they are to one another, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. Storm's going to start pushing them. I'm sorry, man, I just can't. You guys notice also Stinks, man, these players are so talented. It's so hard to spray through their walls and actually deal damage to them. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks, right? Little fart bombs is what I like to call them, to force people out of their 1x1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away and trying to build new 1x1s to dodge the Stinks.
You see the Stinks right now going down on Mongrel! And
Mongrel
gets immediately
Mongrel died, bro!
It seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His
That's
still
tough,
alive.
bro.
With good rotation, luckily. Definitely has a bunch to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Mitro, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, Mitro's goal, spray players who have to push in the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage.
How dare you die?
Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in, everyone knows that.
Very little ammo, though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dub's inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. There's the split. Still, though, only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone's still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't quite ready for it.
No, he did.
Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's going to be able to pop that slurp. He's got
the Storm Surge on.
He's trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's going to need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage right there, still below. As players are continuing to drop all around, but Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the Storm Surge. Fantastic composure, again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more Dubs.
Still.
So that's that. Whoops. wanna play Fortnite. Wait, I feel like I'm playing. No, bro, that's so unrealistic. Bro. Victory! I gotta get V-Bucks. I have to be 92 points down. That's insane. I wish Fortnite had this, that if you're AFK, they'll just let you play. That would be sick. Let's go, go!
Let's go.
First of all, why are you doing pineapple? Oh my god, I'm insane. Arrow. Anyway, that shouldn't be the gate. I'm just gonna fight the boss one more time. I'm kind of getting bored. Wait, who won? Oh shoot. Come on, bro. This is easy. You're the I'll see you guys later.